Imagine you're 10 miles deep on a trail. Sun's gone down, your phone has 0 bars, and you realize the footsteps behind you stopped exactly when you did. Yeah, that chill just crawled up your spine, didn't it? Good. Hold on to that feeling, because tonight I'm telling you 3 real hiking stories that actually happened to real people, and every single one ends in a way that still keeps them awake. Before I start, do me a solid. Smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. I post new true scary stories every week, and trust me, you're going to want to hear what's coming next. All right, lights off, volume up, let's go. Story 1, The Whistler, Appalachian Trail, 2022. This one comes from my buddy Ryan. I've known Ryan since we were 12. He's the kind of guy who will run an ultramarathon just to see if he can. Never complains, never scares easy. So when he called me at 2 a.m. 2 years ago and could barely talk, I knew whatever happened on that trail broke something in him. Ryan was doing a solo through hike of the Appalachian Trail. He'd started in Georgia in early spring, and by the time he hit central Pennsylvania, he was lean, bearded, and feeling like a goddamn wilderness god. One night he camped alone at a little site called Pine Grove Furnace. Middle of nowhere, no shelters nearby, just him, his tent, and miles of black forest in every direction. He told me the first weird thing happened around dusk. He was cooking ramen when he heard someone whistling. Clear as day, no wind, sound carried forever. It was that old tune, Don't Fear the Reaper. Slow and perfect pitch, like the person had all the time in the world. Ryan yelled out, "Hey, you on the trail?" Nothing. Whistling kept going, then faded south, away from camp. He shrugged it off. Hikers are weird sometimes. Played his music low, crawled into the tent around 10, passed out hard. Woke up at 3:17 a.m. to the same whistling. Same song, but now it was right outside his tent, close enough he could hear the breath between notes. Ryan's heart went full jackhammer. He grabbed his bear spray and knife, unzipped. Story 2, The Wrong Reflection. Next story is from a girl named Mia who messaged me on Reddit after she saw my channel. She said she's only telling it once, then never again. I'm honoring that. Mia and her boyfriend Ethan went to Yosemite last summer for a 4-day backpacking trip in the high country. They were experienced, fit, happy, one of those couples that finishes each other's sentences. They took the trail up to Cloud's Rest, planning to camp at a little off-trail lake nobody really goes to. First 2 days were perfect. Then day 3, Ethan started acting off. He kept staring into the lake for way too long. Not swimming, not skipping rocks, just staring at his reflection like he was looking for something in it. When Mia asked what he was doing, he'd smile this weird little smile and say, "Just checking if it's still me." That night, they're in the tent, and Mia wakes up because Ethan isn't beside her. She looks out, he's standing at the edge of the lake completely naked, staring down at the water again. Moon was full, lit him up like a ghost. She called his name. He didn't turn around, just said, real quiet, "It blinked first this time." She was freaked out, but thought maybe altitude sickness or dehydration. Got him back in the tent, made him drink water, went to sleep. Next morning, Ethan seemed normal again. Loused, packing up, joking around, they start hiking out. But every time they passed a creek or puddle, Ethan would stop and stare into the water. Every single time. By afternoon, Mia's getting seriously scared. She tells them they're turning around early, going back to the valley. Ethan gets mad. First time in 5 years she'd ever heard him raise his voice. Says, "We're not leaving until it lets me." She asked who it was. He just pointed at his reflection in a little pool and said, "That's..."
Story 3, The Extra Camper, Great Smoky Mountains, 2024. Last one is the one that hits closest to home. Happened to my little sister, Lauren, and her 3 friends last fall. They did a weekend girls trip to the Smokies, Ramsey Cascades Trail, planning to camp up near the big waterfall. 4 of them, Lauren, Becca, Jess, and Taylor. All early 20s, all been hiking together since high school. They're smart, they know the rules, no risks. First night at camp, everything's perfect. Fire going, s'mores, laughing, you know the vibe. They go to bed around 11. Lauren wakes up around 3 a.m. needing to pee. Crawls out of the tent, super quiet, so she doesn't wake the others. That's when she notices there are 5 tents. They only brought 4. This 5th tent is small, dark green, set up maybe 30 feet away in the trees. No light, no sound, but the zipper is open just a crack, like someone's watching. Lauren freezes, counts again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's 100% sure there were only 4 when they went to bed. She gets her bear spray, shines her headlamp over. The light lands on the open flap, and for half a second, she sees a face looking out. Pale, smiling. Then, it ducks back inside. Lauren wakes everyone up whispering. They all come out, scared shitless. Jess grabs the hatchet. They yell, "Who's there?" No answer. They throw rocks at the tent. Nothing. Finally, Taylor, bravest of them, walks over with the bear spray and rips the flap open. Empty. Just a sleeping bag laid out perfectly. And on top of it, 4 Polaroid pictures. One of each of them sleeping inside their tents, taken from outside the rainfly.